describe an important achievement you have made. So I would like to talk about one of my greater achievement, which is losing 10 kilograms. So it was back in like the middle of the pandemic, COVID-19. When people are still social distancing. At that time, I gained a lot of weight, because the lack of any mobile activities, lack of exercise and stuff like that, and obviously a way unhealthy, and like an unhealthy diet that which result in me gaining a lot of weight. I remember it was like 85 kilograms. So it was then that I decided to make some change to my life, right? First off, I start small. I find videos on YouTube of cardio exercise for like 30 minutes, and I do it daily. Well, now admittedly, I wasn't, I didn't, you know, I didn't learn from any proper gym trainers or anything. So my forms was a bit, lackluster. They weren't give me the full benefits of that particular exercise, but it was more than enough for someone who does not uh, sweat for like months from so that one wasn't enough, and gradually I start to see progress. I lost like 2 or 3 kilograms in the span of 2 months or so, which is pretty adequate. It's pretty uh, like viable, like kind of that. So I start to think about getting muscles. So I bought 2 5 kilogram dumbbells, and later on also bought a 10 kilogram dumbbells that you can adjust the weight just like a normal bench. Uh, and start, and after some times I feel a bit stronger, and uh, you know and aside from exercising, I also make changes to my diet. I eat a lot less, and try to change some of the things. So like before I start my uh, losing weight program, I eat kind of freely. You know what I mean? I eat like maybe noodles, maybe rice, anything for my breakfast. But now that I'm trying to lose weight. I eat cereals with zero sugar yogurt, for example, and I ate that daily. I also eat less to minimize the amount of calories that uh, my calories fat intake, and eat more. I ate more vegetable so that the fibers can help me to full to can it can fill my stomach without giving me too much excessive calories. And after like 1 year, I successfully lost 10 weights, which brings me to 75 kilograms, and I felt like a god at that time. It's such a huge achievement for me to do so. So, and also I gain I gain I started getting confident in myself. I feel like it wasn't that hard after all, and uh, yeah, it's just like it feels so good when you reap the fruit that you sow. Which is a little discipline and change in lifestyle makes a lot of difference. Should people set goals under any circumstances? Absolutely. The thing is that when you set goals, right, you have discipline and you have something to pursue. What I see a lot of people complaining is that they say their life is that they lack meanings in their life and they don't know what they're doing, which I think is sort of correct, at least in my opinion. Life itself, it's borderline meaningless. You don't have any actual like real objective when you were born, and throughout your life you will have to set goals to yourself and make your life worth living. So by having goals, not only you have something to pursue, but also when you achieve them, you gain confidence, you gain a lot of things, you gain the goals that you are trying to pursue. You have more confidence, as I say, and your life feel more fulfilled, stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. I would say that anyone should set goals, big or small. It doesn't matter. And under any circumstances, what that matter. Is it important for employees to keep fit at work? Well, it not necessary like a go to a top criteria, but being fit also brings a lot of benefits to the workplace. For example, well, when you're fit, when everyone is fit, right? I would say that the mental health increase, and with that comes with greater efficiency, and a happy group of workers means that everyone doing great and doing their job exceptionally. The whole business will thrive, and when happy, everyone gets more money, so they're more happy. And keeping fit also act as a deterrent to a lot of mental and physical health issues, which may hinder an employee work uh, efficiency. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's like the most important things, but being fit also just give you an edge over others. An edge. Yeah. What are the differences between online learning and offline learning? To me, uh, the two main differences between these between face-to-face learning and you know and online learning is, first of all, how you approach lessons. So for offline learning, you have the teachers walking around the classroom, so you can ask them specifically to help you out something. You also get engaged in with other students. So it's an entirely different interaction. Whereas for online learning, generally I see a lot less interaction between people, and on top of that, uh, to my knowledge, the online learning isn't really effective. They're really distracting, especially when you have free control over your devices. You can do anything you want. Unlike offline learning, when you will obviously get punished for that. So it just give a layer of like discipline to you, you know. And secondly, uh, I would say that mm, the way you apply the knowledge. Online learning, it's more of like just textbook stuff, you know, because there isn't really anything you can do when you are study far away from the teachers and other students. Everyone is at their home in their home after all, you know. So there isn't much thing to do. Whereas offline learning, maybe you can go on an excursion, doing testing stuff, doing experiments, stuff like that. There's a lot more things to do when you are offline learning. So yeah, I think those are some of the major differences. What is more important when choosing a job? High salary or interest? It is a very hard question, honestly. However, I think it depends on the you know different stages when you work. You know, for example, I say a high salary job is the number one things most young people, entrepreneurs, and just regular people wished, because they need to sustain their life, even if the job is you like the job a lot, you passionate about it, but you didn't make any money, then it doesn't really matter because you cannot sustain your own life, right? So a high salary job will be better at that those time. However, gradually, when you have a sustainable incomes, you have a good bank interest, you have a lot of money to yourself. Maybe consider to do something that you have always liked, something you have been passionate about. Because after all, not just physical but mental health also play a crucial role in a person's life. So to do something you like, means that uh, you know, your life just feels more fulfilled. You know what I mean? So, yeah. However, uh, if a job can have both of these traits, I would say that it is a perfect job for you. You are more likely or not have chosen a perfect job. So good for you. But yeah, I would say high salary for the most part is better. But yeah, uh, do young people take their parents' advice on choosing a major? Definitely. However, I still think that their own opinion matters more because after all, it's their own life and they have to deal with it. However, listening to parents, to adults, it's also a something you should keep in heart, because they are the one who have been through a lot, and obviously they have a lot more experience than you, who have no idea what is going on and have to think, and have to trying to make sense of stuff, choosing things, choosing the major in these cases. So yeah, well, I think that uh, being independent on this, uh, on choosing your major is something that it's important. Listening to others, especially older people is crucial to make a wise and a critical, wise, practical, and decision. So yeah.